find the values of x where the tangent line is horizontal, right? So this is the question. So our goal is to find the values of x where the tangent line is horizontal for the given function. So what function do we have? F of x equal to e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4. So we have given this function, right? And on the graph of that function, we just need to figure out where the tangent line is horizontal, and we just need to figure out the x coordinate of the location, right? X coordinate of the point where the tangent line is horizontal. So how do we do this? What is the main idea here? Okay, so since we have to figure out the location where the tangent line is horizontal, we need to think about what does it mean by tangent line, right? And then what does it mean by, when will that be horizontal? What does it mean by tangent line? Tangent line is like a straight line, right? But it's actually something like just touching the curve at one point and then just lying over there. So if it is a straight line, when that will be the horizontal? When that will be horizontal, what will happen with the slope of that? The slope of that tangent line will be 0, right? If it is horizontal, so all the straight line, if they are horizontal, then their slope will be 0. So if that is the case, it looks like here we need to figure out where the slope of the tangent line is 0. But what does it mean by slope of the tangent line? We have seen couple of application of the derivative. One of them is the derivative will help you to calculate the slope of the tangent line. So if that is the case, then to find the location where the tangent line is horizontal, it looks like we just need to find the derivative, right? And since derivative will give you the slope of the tangent line, we need to see where that is 0. So in that case, we need to see where the derivative is 0. All right, so that's what we need to do. All right, so if that is the case, you might have realized we need to actually first find the derivative of the function. So what is f prime of x in this case? Okay, so how do we find it? We have a constant function, constant multiplied by e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4, right? So if that is the case, we use the constant multiple rule, which is 2 times find the derivative of e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4, which is e to the power, how do we find it? Derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x, but that function is composed with x square minus 3x plus 4. So because of the chain rule, we'll have e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4, but don't forget to now multiply by the derivative of x square minus 3x plus 4, which is 2x minus 3. If you are not sure, or if you don't understand how do I get this by using a chain rule, how do I get this derivative, then I suggest you to watch the video, and the suggestion is given over here on the right top corner. So please click on that video and then see how to get the derivative of this function. Okay, all right, but in this case, okay, just remember that here we need to find the derivative, and we just have it over here. All right, so we have the derivative, which is 2 times 2x minus 3 and then times e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4. Why did we find the derivative? We discussed that earlier. To find the tangent line where it is horizontal, we are setting the slope of the we are trying to see where the slope of the tangent line is 0, and to find the slope of the tangent line, we just find the derivative and try to see where this derivative is 0. So if that is the case, let's just focus on seeing where this derivative is equal to 0. So we have like kind of one exponential equation. Our goal is to just solve this. Okay, so let's try to solve this one. All right, so let's solve this one. All right, so how do you solve this exponential equation? We have a constant multiplied by 2x minus 3 times the exponential function. So we can get rid with this constant 2. How can we get rid with that? Just divide by that on the both sides. So when we do that, then this will be 2x minus 3 times e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. All right, so now how do we work after this? How do we solve this equation? You can see here, we know that exponential function, if you have e to the power x, that exponential function is actually never equal to 0. This is we have learned earlier when we define the exponential function, right? Exponential function will never equal to 0. So if that is the case, e to the power x square minus 3x plus 4 will be also never equal to 0. So if that is the case, this term here we have on the left hand side will be equal to 0. That product will be 0 only if 2x minus 3, this factor that we have over here, this is equal to 0, because this is never going to be 0, right? So how the product will be 0? Only if 2x minus 3 is 0. So if that is the case, we can immediately write it down. Now we change the exponential equation into just a linear equation here, and then I believe all of you at this stage know how to solve that exponential equation, right? Linear equation, right? How do you solve it? We can add 3 on the both sides, so this will be 2x is equal to 3, and then we can divide by 2 on the both sides, so we get x equal to 3 over 2. All right, so it seems like, so we are done, because we figure out where the derivative will be equal to 0, right? So the derivative, which is f prime of x here, right? And we figure out that the derivative will be actually 0 at x equal to 3 over 2, and then if that is the case, slope of the tangent line will be 0 at this location. That means the tangent line will be horizontal at x equal to 3 over 2.